This past Saturday, I was finally able to cover my blueberry bushes. Everything I needed had arrived from Amazon. I had bought some hoops, 2 packages of hoops that I knew would be enough for me to cover the length of my blueberry bushes. I have them set a fairly nice amount of distance apart from each other because I figured as they grow and get larger, I wanted some extra space. And I also have about 4 different varieties of blueberry bushes. So I was out in the morning setting up, getting a blueberry netting prepped, as you can see here. I was extending it the length of my blueberry bushes. It was a great day to be outside. We finally had a break in the weather, so there was no rain because we had been getting rain for the past 7 or 8 days straight. So as soon as I saw a long break, I was out there getting these blueberry bushes ready. I've had these bushes for this will be my third year. When I bought them, they were already 3 years, about 2 to 3 years old, and got berries the first season that I planted them out. They have all survived, and the blueberries taste great. But I noticed that they also attracted the attention of the birds within the area. We have a lot of birds on our property. There's plenty of natural resources for them to eat and try to make it as environmentally friendly as possible. I remember last year being out in the garden, and this is when I had this and covered in just fence, and I saw a blue jay perched on the fence. I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And it just looked at me. It flew down and it got its blueberries and just flew away. Like, you're not going to stop me from eating my yummy blueberries. Sorry. And I just had to laugh at that because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to do a few extra steps. I was so busy last year, so the birds got the blueberries, but this year I said it is on. I am going to do my best to make sure that we get plenty of berries as well. So in this video, like I said, I am just setting out the hoops right now, and and soon I will be adding the netting to that. My concern was I did not want netting that was too wide because I did not want the birds to get trapped in it. I had read that was a challenge that some people faced, and I want to keep them out, but I also don't want to potentially hurt them. I'm finally getting to the point where I'm spreading the netting over the hoops, and I'm going to speed up this process because, like I said, I was out here for a while. So enjoy.
I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into. But can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Broke my arm in December. We were running for the thrill. You turned in the canyon to the snowbank where I fell. Even still, I remember knowing she could feel it too. Was was a mutual arrangement. We both knew what to do. She had a star on her forehead that was easy to find. When I let down her bridle, I saw into her hazel eyes. We had a deep understanding, never had to use a bit. Was a mutual arrangement and an honest respect. Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go around the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been?
Hear the birds in the background? Perhaps they're telling each other that, hey, our tasty berries are being covered. I finally got the netting over all the hoops in the video, and so I'm just going around making sure that the netting on the ground is secure, because again, I don't want any of the birds to potentially get trapped as they're, because I see some of the birds hopping around on the ground looking for insects and worms, and I don't want to get them trapped in here at all. So I walked around and I used gardening stakes to secure the netting into the ground, and also covering up holes.